Hey, how's it going, fight fans? Welcome to mindforcombat. If you're new to this channel, my name's Rohan. This is my platform where I do fight sports related content. If you're new here, why don't you help me grow my platform? All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it, and maybe hit that bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video. With that said, and before I get into the video, I'm just going to say I'm not at work when I'm recording this, as I normally would have been. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me if it's a bit echoey. It's not like my office or my cubicle where there's no echo. There's a bit of echo in the flat, but I still wanted to get some content out for you guys. And now that I'm back in this format, I didn't want to just do a voiceover where I could have potentially avoided that. I wanted to be on the camera. I prefer it so much, and it just feels so much more natural. So I hope you guys don't mind too much, and I hope the echo is not too bad. I hope you guys can still enjoy the video. With that said, in this video, I'm going to be breaking down a hypothetical fight between Justin Gaethje and Conor McGregor. Now, as we all know, Justin Gaethje just put on a career best performance and taking out Tony Ferguson. I predicted him to do that, by the way. And now he's in line to fight Khabib Nurmagomedov to unify the lightweight world championship. Conor McGregor, in the meantime, has said he doesn't believe that Khabib's going to show up for the fight or anytime soon, really, and he wants to step in to fight Justin Gaethje. What's interesting about this fight is that now actually there's quite a bit of animosity between these two men. Justin Gaethje, of course, once upon a time tried to get the fight before Conor went on and fought Donald Cerrone, and then saying that he was obviously calling him out for being a piece of shit human being. He was saying that he's not a good father, etc., etc. Well, Conor finally responded to that. Conor wasn't too happy, and that Conor feels that this is now personal. That does make this fight very appealing. Of course, it's a lucrative fight for both gentlemen, and if the fight is to play out, well, I'm about to break it down and tell you guys how I think it will go. So Justin Gaethje will be 31 years old coming into the fight, which makes him the same exact age as Conor McGregor. What's interesting though is that Conor McGregor in a lot of ways may have peaked already, around 2016, where he was hungry, motivated, fighting regularly. He's still a young man, so of course if he can get his mind in the right place, he can still achieve physically what he achieves at 26, at 31. There's not that much of a difference, but it's about motivation for him. He's already been at the top of the mountain. He's rich now. Money was a big motivating factor for him. But for Justin Gaethje, yes, he's been World Series of Fighting champion, but this is pretty much the peak of his career. This is the highest momentum he's had at any point in his career, and I have no doubt that he's riding his prime momentum into this. So whilst they're the same exact age, I think they're kind of in different places in terms of the career. Not that I think that would impact the outcome of this fight really. Justin Gaethje has a professional mixed martial arts record of 21 wins and 2 losses. He of course rides a 4-fight win streak with 4 straight KOs, capped off with his career best performance over Tony Ferguson. And Conor McGregor has a professional mixed martial arts record of 22 wins and 4 losses. And of course he rebounded to his loss to Khabib Nurmagomedov by taking out Donald Cerrone. And they would come into this fight with, similar levels of experience. Of course, Conor's been under the bright spotlights a little bit more than Justin Gaethje has, but they're not dissimilar in terms of experience, and they're both used to that main event spotlight. So I believe that wouldn't have an impact in this fight either. Justin Gaethje stands at 5'11", which makes him 2 inches taller than Conor McGregor, who stands at 5'9". However, it's actually Conor that enjoys a 4-inch reach advantage with a 74-inch reach as opposed to Justin Gaethje's 70-inch reach. When we're talking about their styles, of course, we're all huge fans of Justin to highlight Gaethje. Justin Gaethje's, he's a forward pressure fighter. He likes to get into wild, crazy exchanges. He carries big power in his punches, and he carries a lot of power in his leg kicks, and he throws some devastating leg kicks. Conor, when he was coming up in this game, actually we saw some susceptibility to leg kicks, which is kind of the sad thing about the Jose Aldo fight not playing out. To describe Conor McGregor's style, he's a bit more of a polished striker, I would say, than the two. He obviously picks his shots a lot more. He likes to hit and avoid being hit, whereas Justin Gaethje kind of encourages the brawl. He enjoys it. He engages in it. The difference between these both in their styles as well, I believe that Justin Gaethje has the ability to wrestle if he needs to. Conor, of course, he will keep it standing the whole time. We haven't really seen that in Justin Gaethje's game, but if we're just looking at his credentials, that the skill set is there. He's still a young man. He can still apply it through his skill set. It'll be very interesting if he does in this fight. Some of their key wins. Like I say, Justin Gaethje's capped off his career with the best win of his career over Tony Ferguson, who was on a 12-fight win streak at the time. He's of course taken out top contenders like Donald Cerrone, Edson Barboza, and Michael Johnson when he debuted in the UFC. Michael Johnson was certainly a contender at that point in time. Conor McGregor has a lengthy and excellent resume with wins over the likes of Max Holloway earlier into Max's career. He's taken out Chad Mendes. He's taken out Jose Aldo to end his great win streak, of course. He took out Nate Diaz in one of their series of fights, and more recently he's just taken out Donald Cerrone, and of course he took out Eddie Alvarez in Madison Square Garden to win the lightweight championship. Eddie Alvarez, of course, is a guy who's knocked out Justin Gaethje previously. Conor's of course also beaten Dustin Poirier, which is an excellent win. Obviously Dustin at lightweight is a different animal, but he still got that win. Issues for Justin Gaethje, the issue for me is obvious. He's too willing to engage in the brawls, and of course if it comes into this fight personal, like taking this fight very personal, I believe that Conor enjoys a stylistic advantage when it comes to technical boxing, and Conor could probably catch him a lot easier than he would catch Conor. But I believe that Justin Gaethje seems to have addressed some of those issues, and he seems to be a lot more of a patient fighter now. For Conor, his issues are going to be his cardio, which he's shown some chinks in the armor when it comes to his cardio previously, and of course his wrestling. If Justin Gaethje decides to wrestle in this fight, I have no doubt that is going to impact Conor and his abilities, to last the 25 minutes, especially when he's having to deal with the wrestling of a decorated All-American wrestler like Justin Gaethje. The X factor for Justin Gaethje will be his wrestling if he decides to use it, his condition, his cardio, and of course his pressure. Conor's been known to wilt in the later rounds. How would he do against Justin Gaethje, who's incredible, durable, doesn't get put away that easily, and will most certainly be taking the war to Conor in the later rounds. For Conor, his X factor is going to be his precision in his boxing, his more sharper skill set when it comes to his boxing, and of course the power that he carries, particularly in his left hand. And if he's to find Justin Gaethje's chin repeatedly, that will cause some problems for Justin Gaethje, no doubt. Let's get into my prediction. This is a very interesting fight, and for all of Justin Gaethje's vaunted wrestling credentials, I don't believe that he will ever shoot for a takedown. In mixed martial arts, I don't believe that he has the personality to change his skill set. He has the skills, but he doesn't have the personality to engage in the full breadth of his skill set, because he enjoys fighting so much. He enjoys the war so much that I don't believe he's going to go for a takedown when it comes to Conor McGregor. I believe he's just going to push forward and forward and forward and forward, and going to keep going until he can somehow break Conor McGregor. The thing is, early in this fight, I believe Conor McGregor will enjoy a big advantage on the feet. I believe him to be the more technically superior striker. However, whilst Conor will have a lot of success early, I don't believe he'll be able to do enough to put away the incredibly durable Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is a guy who shines as the fight goes on, and I believe that with his pressure, his leg kicks, which Conor's shown a susceptibility for previously, he will survive and outlast, the initial blitz of Conor. And as we get into rounds, later round 2, round 3, round 4, the fight gets really interesting. I believe Justin Gaethje survives Conor early. As the fight goes on, I believe that Justin Gaethje's pressure starts to make a difference. His leg kicks start to slow down Conor. I believe that he starts to catch Conor more and more. And Justin Gaethje is an animal. He ain't going to back down for a second. I believe he's going to stay in Conor's face the whole entire time. If the fight was to play out, I believe that Justin Gaethje would probably end up losing round 1, and maybe even round 2. But round 3, 4, 5 will be Justin Gaethje's to win, in my opinion. And he may even start to utilise his wrestling, but whether or not he does, the leg kicks and the pressure will start to catch up, and as Conor starts to wilt, Justin Gaethje will start to overwhelm him and will look to get the finish. Fight fans, for my official prediction, I would go with Justin Gaethje to get a finish in round 4 or early round 5. So fight fans, why don't you guys comment below? Let me know how you see this potential fight going. And if this fight does happen, do you believe that Conor has the abilities to finish Justin Gaethje early, which will be an incredible feather in his cap? And that, of course, will set up the rematch with Khabib, which he no doubt wants, or has vocalized wanting anyway. So fight fans, comment below, let me know what you thought about the breakdown. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share out the video to your friends and family, help me grow my platform. I'm a small YouTuber, just trying to make it out here, and I need your help to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're all staying safe and well, and remember, if you need anyone, hit me up. As always, I'm Rohan, and this is Mindful Combat.